Hey guys, it's Joe again. Oh, this video. New trailer was dropped 2 days ago. I know it's old news, I know you think I'm slacking. I'm sorry, I didn't see it until now. And second of all, I was like, I have to make a video. I have seen this trailer once, so it's not a direct reaction video, but I'm going to see if I can show you what I can. I'm not the first person to have done this, but I mean, I wanted to have my say on this trailer, okay? I'm talking about Netflix's Godzilla the Planet Eater. Godzilla 3, for those following the Netflix universe. This is a really cool video to do, just because next year Godzilla King of the Monsters is coming out, and I'm so stoked for Godzilla King of the Monsters. This is the best trailer ever, Godzilla King of the Monsters. I can't wait for the next trailer for Godzilla King of the Monsters to come out, and I'll do a video on that. I might do both trailers, actually, because there's so much in trailer 1, yet so little at the same time. I mean, it's just giving away 3 big things straight away. But okay, that's for a later date. Godzilla the Planet Eater, Netflix. Only thing is, the trailer is in Japanese. I speak no Japanese. The only thing I got from that trailer was Godzilla and Haruo. I mean, I don't know. I don't speak any Japanese. I just watched New Japan earlier. It's crazy. New Japan Pro Wrestling. I know it's crazy. I mean, I don't know anything. But I just have to say. I mean, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put it up here. It's in Japanese, so I've got no idea what they're saying. I might mute it. Actually, I won't mute it. We want to hear that roar, don't we? Yeah, we want to hear that. So I mean, I'll tone it down. But I had to talk about this. So what I'll do, I'll play it, and I'll kind of run through it, and then I'll talk about it in more detail afterwards. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, so we've got like it's called the Scarlet Godzilla, by the way. It's not Burning Godzilla from the old film. It's a new thing. I'm not entirely sure. It's just super powerful. Is that an atom bomb explosion? Because I feel like that's like rule number 1. You don't atom bomb Godzilla, right? Okay, this is the cave. I'm pretty sure these, like, I mean, they've not said it yet. I'm pretty sure these are the new evolutions of the Mothra fairies, which I'm guessing the egg is a Mothra egg. They've not said it, but I'm like 99% sure it's a Mothra egg, right? That Ghidorah. Here. Oh, I mean, it's different, but it's so much better at the same time. I mean, it's not better, but it's new and it's like exciting. Oh. I mean, Godzilla v Ghidorah, it's happening. Oh, I don't even have words. Godzilla doesn't move a lot in these. The humans have really good animation, but Godzilla doesn't do a lot. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, there's so little in this trailer. Wait, so what we got? We know for a fact it's Godzilla v King Ghidorah. But so we got. But it's so much different to anyone who's seen the original movies. I mean, it's because I've seen a lot. No, I haven't seen all of them yet. I mean, I'm only new to just getting into watching all of the old Godzilla movies, so I've not seen all of them yet. I'm about halfway through it. But yeah, this Godzilla is like so much bigger. I mean, that's not a huge change. He just happens to be way bigger, right? I don't think he's still Scarlet Godzilla, because a lot of people are hoping that we will see more of that. Hopefully we'll see that. Maybe that's how he defeats Ghidorah. For those who don't know, Ghidorah is Godzilla's like arch nemesis. It's like the big bad of the Godzilla series. He's like the ultimate evil. Interesting concept. If we get Mothra in this film, which surely we're getting Mothra in this film, right? If we're getting Mothra in this film, Mothra is like the ultimate good of the series. Godzilla's kind of like, I don't know. I mean, he changes. I mean, originally he was the bad guy. Then, like in the Showa era, which is like the 60s, 70s kid movies, Godzilla's like purely a good guy. Then they made Godzilla a bad guy again. And then in the 90s and the millennium, they kind of made him a semi-good guy. And the new American film, they're making him like an anti-hero. I like the anti-hero. It's like he's not a good guy. I mean, he is destroying Tokyo. I mean, let's face it. But it's like if there's another monster, put him in the direction of that monster, he'll fight it, and we'll be happy that the other monster, which is more evil than Godzilla, is no longer in the equation, right? But yeah. So anyway, Godzilla v Ghidorah. Hopefully, Mothra will play a part in this. We don't know. As far as we know, there's only 3 monsters in this movie. Well, 3 main monsters, because there's obviously the little dragon things, the vulture. I think they're vultures. I think they've evolved from vulture, but they're more like dragons now. I mean, that's awesome in itself, to be honest. I mean, Godzilla would just grab out of the sky, done. But I mean, a human, that's gonna be scary when we see a human against him, against the vultures. So I mean, that's awesome. So Godzilla's bigger. He's stronger. Remember, we've seen him use new powers in the last film. So that's going to be a thing. So Godzilla is a little bit different. Ghidorah is so much different. I mean, he's still I'm guessing he's a dragon. He's still definitely from space. We now know that I'm going to make sure I'm pronouncing this guy's name right. I'm not good with these Japanese names. Whereas I've got the list up here. Methes. We know, those who've seen Godzilla 2, Sitting on the Edge of Battle, like Methes, is an alien. He said, like someone said to him, "Was your planet destroyed by monsters?" And he said, "Yeah, but the monster that destroyed my planet was had so much more destructive force than Godzilla, infinitely." And then at the end of the movie, he whispers in his ear, Ghidorah. And everyone who's seen the old movies was like, Ghidorah. I mean, because they've hardly referenced the original movies in this new series. I mean, I think at the beginning of the first film, they said at the end of the 20th century, which is probably a reference to the Godzilla Millennium series. Just basically because Godzilla 2000 up until Final Wars was kind of the end of the traditional Godzilla series. That was when it finished, yeah. So I think it's probably just reference to that. So it's around that time humans fled Earth because of Godzilla. Now they've come back, basically. And now Godzilla's come back. A new thing, Ghidorah's powers are so much. Rather than being a traditional 3-headed dragon, he got his 3 heads with the necks are so long they wrap round and round and round Godzilla like chains. They're like chains. I think I've heard somewhere he doesn't necessarily have a body. It's the 3 heads are separate, but they kind of merge. And I reckon at the end of the film, in the final battle, they're all going to merge, and we're going to see a fairly traditional looking Ghidorah. But I think so I think what it is, it's really weird. It's he's almost energy more than physical, but then in the end he'll become more physical, and it will look more traditional. So I've put a traditional versus the new one. So yeah. Ghidorah is so much different in this film. So he's also so much more powerful before, because Godzilla always wins not too difficultly. I'm gonna put a doofus up there, aren't I? Yeah. But now, Godzilla has new powers. That being said, so does Ghidorah has new powers. We know nothing about Mothra. We may not. Maybe they just reference Mothra, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get Mothra in this movie. I love Mothra. Yes. I think that'll be maybe that'll be the thing. Ghidorah's got Godzilla beat, and then Mothra will come and even the score. So yeah. So that's how That's how it should be. That's how a good Godzilla movie should be. You know, Godzilla is like semi-good, and you've got Ghidorah who's evil, and then Mothra who's like the ultimate good, really. Even though it doesn't start Mothra. I mean, maybe it should not start Mothra, because originally it was Mothra versus Godzilla, and then it was Godzilla versus Mothra afterwards. So that's where. Another thing they've referenced in one of the few old things they've referenced in the new films. Mechagodzilla. We haven't actually seen Mechagodzilla yet. In the last film, there's Mechagodzilla City, which is a city made from. Is it made from Mechagodzilla, or is it made from Mechagodzilla technology? I'm not sure. I mean, it's very confusing, the new films. Yeah. But so I'm hoping there'll be a Mechagodzilla. But I feel like the film is packed off as it is. I suppose the American film is going to have Mothra, Ghidorah, and Rodan. So maybe this film could have Mechagodzilla. I don't think it needs Mechagodzilla, but I feel like they've referenced it to us, so it'd be really cool if we did get Mechagodzilla in the film. I don't know. That's just throwing that out there, just because I feel like Mechagodzilla is a really easy villain to use. You don't need a specific origin story. You could just say, Godzilla's wreaked havoc. Let's build a Godzilla of our own, and he'll fight him. So I don't know. I mean, I think Mechagodzilla is just a very easy villain to use. He's had the most films, I think. I mean, him and Ghidorah. But I mean, there's like Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, Terror of Mechagodzilla, Godzilla and Mechagodzilla 2, Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, and then I think he appears in other films as well. So I mean, there's at least 5 movies with his name on it. So yeah, I mean, I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm just saying it as I see it. I mean, I'm not even focusing too much on the humans. I mean, I think it's bad, isn't it? I watched a Godzilla story, and they put so much heart. They put so much heart into the human stories, and I just want to see monsters fight. I was like, dude, there's like a harrowing thing going on, man. You got like Haruo, isn't it? Haruo, and like his girl Yuki is like possibly dead. I think she might be alive. I don't know. We thought she was dead, but the new trailer looks like she's probably alive. Yeah, I mean that was really sad. I mean, I had a little tear in my eye. I admit that. I mean, I do cry in movies occasionally. I'm a manly man with a beard. I'm allowed to cry occasionally because I have a beard. Earn the beard. But I mean, yeah. I mean, it's bad. They put so much into the human storyline. I'm just interested in seeing monsters fight Godzilla v Ghidorah. That's the movie. I mean, that's what my selling point is. It's like just the word in the last film, Ghidorah. I'm watching this movie. I mean, it's on Netflix. I mean, Netflix is like $6.99 in the UK. Dude, I'll go to cinema and I'll pay like £12 to see that. I'll pay a buttload to see this movie. So I mean, yeah, I mean, UK. I don't think we're gonna get this movie until maybe spring, February, March, maybe next year, 2019. Which is a shame. I mean, because I think it's coming out in November in Japan. Maybe a fact man, like a leak or something, find out more about it. But I mean, yeah. So I don't think I'm going to see this movie until April, February, March. March is my middle ground. Hopefully March. February will be awesome. March is more likely. We'll say March. I don't know. I don't know nothing about nothing. All I know is I like seeing monsters fight. And we're gonna see monsters fight in this movie. Approved. Sold. Done. Take my money. I mean, even though Netflix already has my money for the month, but I mean, keep doing that. Keep doing that. Yeah. Godzilla. The Planet Eater. I think Planet Eater is a referral to Ghidorah because he destroys planets, I guess. That's all I know about the title, really. So yeah. Super stoked. First trailer dropped yesterday, I think yesterday. But I missed it. My bad. If there's a second trailer, I'm going to be all on that shiz. Talking shiz about that. I might do a Godzilla podcast because I've been talking for nearly 15 minutes on one movie. I've got more to give. So, I mean, I don't want to do one on every movie, but I could probably talk for an hour on Godzilla in general. That'd be really awesome. But the only thing is, I don't know if anybody would do it with me, because I think I'm the only person I know who actually watches Godzilla movies, like, actually watches Godzilla movies. But for those who are interested, give the film a watch. It's good. I don't know if Toho, who make Godzilla, are putting, like, a buttload of, like, work into the movie just because Toho has approved the American series. Toho like the American series. They've got their own stuff going on, obviously. But I think they're kind of like just doing this so people don't forget about Godzilla, because we've got a year to the next bit. Well, I think it comes out in summer. Godzilla, I think it's about coming like 7 months or something. But this is something. This is the halfway house. You know, this is something to watch until then. Because bear in mind, the last Godzilla movie we had was Well, the last one in this series was 2014. The American one was 2014, and then 2019 is the next one. Like 15, 16, 17, 18. That's a 5-year wait. I mean, but if you watch Japan, we've got Shin Godzilla, which is an awesome movie. Not about the big googly eyes, but we've also got the 3 Netflix movies. So yeah, that's gonna keep me very happy until summer next year. And I'm going to be all over Godzilla King of the Monsters. But I mean, I had to make a video on this because I like Godzilla. I like Netflix. Netflix, pay me. Advertising your shiz. So yeah, that's all. I've talked for way too long. Twice as long as I should have done in this video. But I mean, I'm so excited. Yeah, super stoked, man. Give it a watch. J-Man approved. That'll be all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. J-Man out.